So I've worked in quite a few different genres as a director since leaving. I do a lot of sort of brand commercial work, which I think the sort of training in short form is good for here, sort of taking concise ideas. I mean, a lot of the stuff I do is 30 seconds long, but you know, it'll be planned by an advertising agency for months, and a lot of work goes into telling a very concise story. I've also done a little bit of broadcast TV. Last year, I sort of co-created and I directed the first series of a show for CBBC, which was the official chart show. We shot in Radio 1 and we were sort of working alongside the chart show at Radio 1, and I did a live broadcast from there. That was definitely a sort of intense learning experience, given how the turnaround, we did 26 half-hour shows last year. It was partially live as well every week, and then we'd have to sort of direct the VT content and stuff that went into that, as well as some of the live shows. So it was a pretty intense year, and I think the contrast between that and working in the commercial world, which is quick compared to features, for example, but certainly not as quick as entertainment telly. And I think that I sort of definitely feel better about, you know, spending a longer time crafting a short piece than, you know, the intensity of churning out lots of stuff. So the reason I chose to study here is probably mostly because of its reputation. I'd sort of looked at a few different places to study what I wanted, and it was definitely the practical aspect that appealed to me. You know, getting hands on the type of sort of high-end equipment and stuff they had, and be able to bring those ideas. I think the access to other disciplines in here is a very important part. I mean, I would probably say the place in general is a very good place to be, and you will get from it what you go for. And I think you're sort of meeting musicians and working with actors and singers and dancers and all that kind of stuff. There's a large sort of number of skill sets at your disposal, and I think it's good to practice in all those disciplines and sort of break away from, you know, the formally allocated work, and you know, especially if you're wanting to move into advertising and commercials and stuff, which I did. Your showreel is everything, and you need to show companies that you're worth going for. Although I live in London now, I miss Glasgow a lot. I think there's a sort of strong filmmaker community in Glasgow that definitely exists less in bigger places. I think for people that are sort of looking to study this kind of thing, I mean, I think it's good to go in with a sort of open mind as to what you want to do. I mean, I think it depends on the individual. For me, I knew I wanted to be a director since I was about 12. So I think, although that is potentially discouraged sometimes as a kind of potential pipe dream, I think it's worth persisting with your ambitions, especially since that is the only way you will get there, is if you're persistent with it. And although an awful lot of kind of coincidence and luck comes into it, you won't keep getting work with that. I mean, you have to take opportunities when they come, but I think you really need to have a drive for it, knowing what you're going for, and really just spending the time out with the classroom as well. Doing that is invaluable.